Lot of Lego to sort here, and with an old bin like this, you never know what's missing. But I can already tell that there's some amazing sets in this box, like these black wings that caught my eye. Now I knew this had to be the original Minecraft Ender Dragon from 2014, and it's hard to believe that this set is now 12 years old. But I took her apart, found all the missing pieces, and then rebuilt the full set. And it's amazing, complete with the dragon egg, lighted obsidian towers, enderman, and of course the dragon herself with articulated moving body parts. Wow. But there's something or someone missing. Steve. No! You see, this collection belonged to my wife's, dad's, sister's, daughter's son. His name is Owen, and I guess that makes him my second cousin-in-law. I've never actually met him, and he did keep all of the minifigs. So to fully restore this collection, I'm gonna buy the minifigures to complete the sets. And thankfully, I already have Steve in my collection, so we can just add him to the set to defeat the Ender Dragon and take the egg trophy back to our base. And this next set was really easy to identify because this printed tile caught my eye, and it looks like a ghast. So after scanning it with Google Lens, I was right. And thankfully, the pieces for this nether fortress were really easy to find since they're mostly dark red, and I quickly finished the build. Now we can ignite the portal and Steve and Alex can come through to mine the glowstone, which actually does glow in the dark. Just make sure they don't accidentally get caught in the falling lava or hit by the blaze. Honestly though, the ghast is the coolest thing about this set with 2 different faces, and he can even shoot a Lego fireball. Thankfully, Steve reflected the fireball and they defeated the ghast. So now they can take the portal into our next challenge, the Bridge of Identification. You see, Owen didn't exactly leave me a guide for this bin, but he did leave a few clues that can help me solve this puzzle. Thankfully, there are 4 easy ways to identify sets. You have the manuals, you have the partial builds, you have rare pieces, and minifigures, of course. But we know Owen kept those. Thankfully, he was pretty organized and he kept a lot of his manuals in the bin. There are a few other partial builds like the Star Wars Ghost and a lot of other rare pieces that look quite interesting. So anyway, it's time to sort all of the pieces by color to make it easier to find the missing pieces for the sets. This 10-second time lapse you see here took us over 5 hours. And while we were sorting, I found this yellow radar dish and a stickered slope piece that only came together in one theme, the Legends of Chima. If you remember back to about 2013, there was a whole animated show where highly advanced animal tribes fought over a resource called chi. I personally never watched it, but these sets and minifigures are amazing. And this Twin Blade has one of the best play features that I've ever seen in a $20 Lego set. So if you grab the tail, you can press on the trigger to spin the blades and the rubber band reloads it, making the blade spin super fast. But thanks to Owen, we don't have the minifigs. So I had to run to Fargo Brick Co to go minifigure hunting, so you can go tell them that Blitz sent you on Instagram. And I did end up buying over $500 in minifigures there, and then another $400 on Bricklink to complete the rest of the sets in the collection. So you should totally subscribe right now to make my accountant feel better. So check out these minifigs. Lavardus is a Lion Tribe warrior with a crazy mane helmet and a printed head underneath, which is kind of weird. I find it kind of funny that they're both lion faces. But Scudder the Spider Tribe warrior is wild, with 6 legs and a pointy scorpion tail. Such a scary looking enemy, but a really great minifigure. Funny enough, Lavardus has a nephew named Lavalm, who is the prince of the Lion Tribe. And it turns out there were a lot of pieces to the set that I could identify, and after taking it apart and rebuilding it, we have Laval's Royal Fighter. This thing is basically a giant lion tank with huge rubber tracks that can climb over anything. There's a hidden mission map built right into it, and the best part is that it has a cannon tower that can rise straight up and spin around to point in any direction. It helps fight against the Crocs and especially Crawley, who comes with the set. Also, Longtooth, another Lion Tribe warrior, joins the battle. This next set was pretty easy to identify because of the ice blue armor pieces and the large brown pieces. It's Mala's Ice Mammoth Stomper, and this thing is massive with 604 pieces, moving legs, and an articulated trunk that's a weapon too. Alright, so check this thing out. It's got shoulder blades that can move up and down like that, plus icicle ribs, which are a super cool piece. We can open them all the way up, and if you look close inside, there's a Chima power core, control panel on the front, weapon rack on the side. But look at this. If we turn it all the way around, lift up the tail, and drop the prison bars, we have a prison right in the mammoth's butt, which is kind of sus. My favorite part of this set, if we open up the little tail piece right here, this whole thing flies out and it can fly around as a little helicarrier. I love that, it's so cool. The set also comes with 6 of the wildest minifigures I've ever seen. So check out the mammoth's Mala and his son Matrat, with their transparent blue chi-infused legs and wild elephant helmet molds. There's also the birds Razor and Vernon, and then Strainer the Sabertooth and Warz the Wolf, with his little fire slider, of course. This is easily the best set in this bin yet, and it's worth about $80 today. And speaking of Warz, it turns out I have the manual for his Combat Layer set. And after finding the 664 pieces and rebuilding it, this thing is nuts. It's a wolf-powered machine with 6 wheels, moving jaws and ears and claws, and the whole layer looks alive. And it can split into 5 separate vehicles, so we can launch the helicopter with spinning blades to go battle Eris in the aerial attack, or deploy the wolves on their motorcycle and 2 claw bikes for an all-terrain ground combat assault against Grissom the gorilla, and load them all into the mobile prison to haul them away. This set and minifigures and theme were so amazing, I just love it. Now with 6 sets down and 2 regions unlocked, we're checking the map and moving into the world of Ninjago, which really needs no introduction. Now I gotta say that Owen has some great taste in sets because I found this lightning sticker piece that only came from Jay's Stormfighter, which is a super cool 243 piece set with a wild play feature. You see, if we slide this piece back here, the wings pop open and reveal gold blades inside it as it transforms from stealth mode to attack formation. It obviously comes with JZX and a Fangpire snake named Snappa, and they can battle it out over the staff shrine. Now I spotted these big treaded wheels and gold pieces in the pile, which had to be Cole's Tread Assault. It's actually a pretty rare set. It's a 286 piece tank that's got a rock shooter up front, pop-up ninja blades on the sides, but the coolest play feature is the flip function. We can flip the whole thing over, and it's got a lime green underside, which is basically stealth mode, so it can pass as one of the enemy's own vehicles. It comes with Cole ZX, and check out Scales, the general of the Hypno Braze Snake Tribe, with his wild printing, amazing head, and serpent tail. I also found this window piece that's printed with Ninjargon in the pile that I knew had to be a window from the original Spinjitzu dojo. And this set is a full training dojo for Sensei Wu to train Zane and the other ninjas. The left side has falling axes and a chain to help the ninjas swing over the spike pit. On the right side, the ninjas can wall run over the spinning swords and then swing over the fire before getting to the main gate that protects the golden shuriken. And since this was a Spinjitzu set, it came with a spinner to help the ninjas battle General Knuckle, who's obviously a bad guy. And this set also came with 5 trading cards, and honestly, I didn't want to pay another $25 to buy them, so you tell me, should I buy those cards to help restore this set, or just leave it as is? Now this next set was a bit harder to identify, but the sticker pieces and the treads, as well as the gold pieces, give good hints that it's the Ultrasonic Raider, and it's our biggest Ninjago set yet with 622 pieces, and it's full of nostalgia. All right, so check it out, the Ultrasonic Raider. We have treads right here that spin around, which don't really work on this hard table. Big tires in the back. We have Snake Charming music speakers on the front, as well as all of these golden weapons, which are super cool. My favorite part has got to be this though. If I press on this button on the back, watch the wings flare open if my hands are in their way. Boom, there it goes. And then this whole part detaches to fly around to go help our ninja friends in battle against Pythor and Spitta, the 2 bad guys. And then we can open up the prison cell to throw the minifigure inside, close it up, and fly away. Such a cool set. And speaking of goated sets, I was so excited when I scanned this dragon head with Google Lens and realized it only ever came in the original Destiny's Bounty. This 684 piece ship is the ninja's entire headquarters that originally cost $79.99 back in 2012 and has so many cool play features. Like when you turn the dragon's body, it deploys the anchor. And when you move the bar below the mast, it opens up the sails and locks it into place using strings and pulleys. There's also a hidden compartment for treasure, and if you turn the cannon around, you can actually launch cannonballs at the serpentines. You can also fold the roof out of the way to open it up for minifigures to drive the ship. And interestingly, on the side of the ship, well, that's actually Lightning McQueen's head without the printing, which is kind of weird. Wow. Also, the wings transform into engines on a very satisfying loop. So our water ship turns into a flying airship. And when you look really closely at the deck, there's 2 hidden compartments that hide golden daggers for Jay and Zane Kendo to battle Scales and Slithera. And this is the first ever set to come with the 4 armed Lord Garmadon with 2 torsos. Altogether, this set is worth about $300 today. It's got some really cool minifigs, but I did have to pay about $30 to replace the missing sails. And as the Destiny's bounty takes off, it keeps climbing through the clouds, past the stars, and into a galaxy far, far away.
A period of chaos is coming to an end. 10 abandoned Star Wars sets lie scattered in a dusty